A very warm welcome everyone, my name is Nick, we're on the SEGA Genesis or Mega Drive depending on where you are in the world, and we're looking at a pinball game called Dragon's Revenge. It's a sequel to Dragon's Fury, which we looked at last week. If you haven't seen that, have a look at that one so you can see how this compares. But this was published by Tengen in 1993. It's a sort of like sword and sorcery sort of table with a bit of hell chucked in as well. You must defeat a dragon and a witch. Lots of bonus stages on this one. Doesn't play like a conventional pinball game. It's just for a bit of fun. So here we go. Let's launch the ball. That's interesting. Good. So it's about 3 screens high again, just like Dragon's Fury. We've got lots of targets to hit. There's minions running around the playfield. I think we need to shoot crystals as well. So let's just hit as much as we can. Movement reminds me a little bit of Sonic Spinball, which we might have a look at next week. We try and mix it up a bit, but Thursday generally we try and cover at least one pinball table, because pinball, maybe not this one, pinball is where retro gaming sort of like started before your computers come out. If you're into your pinball, check out the pinball playlist we do. Lots of tables there, so you know, you could probably now watch that all day for 24 hours. That'll be good. That'll help the channel if you want to do that. Right, minigame. Who's that woman on the side? Don't know. We're shooting these goblins if we can do. They're firing their heads at us for some reason, and we've lost. There we go. Try again. I'm not sure how long this go is going to last, but I just want to show you how the game plays. Quite easy to control really. Left flipper, right flipper, launch, and you can nudge the table. Now there's the witch in the middle. On the original table, Dragon's Fury, we could wake them up by getting the ball in their helmet or in one of the ramps either side or sinkholes. This one, she seems a bit sleepy. Hopefully we can wake her up before this gameplay review is over. Did you have this game back in the day? Let me know. This is a bit wishy. She's woken up a little bit. Oh, that was brief. This has been reviewed due to a recommendation, so thank you. Here we go. So we reviewed a few games on the SEGA Genesis. I think I prefer the prequel, well not the prequel, the one that came out before this, slightly better, Dragon's Fury. Maybe you need a few goes on this to fully appreciate it, but it's not bad. But I think the previous one is a little bit better. It's a bit easier as well, I think. But there is lots going on. I sense you're not going to complete this on the first few goes. There's quite a lot to unlock. Quite a lot of bonus mini-games by doing certain things. There's a few padlocks on the table as well. We need to hit those a few times. I think we might bump into one now. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Seems like you get 5 balls on this table, which is quite generous. Come on, go down there. I don't need to go down that side, do I? Go down the other side. No, it's going to fall down there. Right, okay. Now do check when a green arrow turns up, because that's helpful to unlock something. You see a padlock a bit to the left there. When you shoot all those minions you will get bonuses as well. Like there's an arrow through the front of that dragon. Where's that going to take us? Oh, back here again. Well, we know this. That woman on the right, she seems like she's forgotten something. She's gone out and she's remembered. She's just left the gas on and she went, oh no. She's just had that moment of realisation. Yeah, but she's just going to sit in the woods. I don't know what she's doing. She doesn't seem like the cleverest of people. Right, now. We haven't got too many of these people to get. Oh, man, I thought we were doing well there. We got the first 3, and then a new set of dudes turned up. I'm enjoying this system. Hooray! Launch, kaboom. Right. Man, I don't think you could recreate this table in the real world with real mechanics. It's just for digital, I think. 1993. Oh, weird pop bumpers. Please go the other way. No, it's going to go down there again. Is it? Or are we going to get lucky? It's time to get lucky. Ah, man. Come, let's hit a few of these padlock things. Right, launch. Boom. Launch. You've got to shoot that diamond, which we have done. Gets replaced by another diamond. It's gone blue this time. Get it? Oh, man. Ball physics on this are quite predictable, so it's not too bad. But don't think It's not like any other pinball table I've played, but apart from Dragon's Fury, of course. But you can live with it. It's not going to do anything bizarre. You can try and guess the rebounds. Can't get through there for some reason. That's like some crazy kickback round here. So other pinball tables we've looked at on this particular system of Dragon's Fury, as I mentioned, Virtual Pinball, which wasn't very good, and Psycho Pinball, which was quite cool. That was rather reminiscent of Pinball Fantasies and Pinball Dreams on the Commodore Amiga, which are deemed as classics on that system. Launch, fire, kaboom, in that order. Flippers are quite small, but you know, it's like 3 tables on top of each other here, 3 screens high. So if you lose the ball on the top table, you haven't automatically lost because you've got the middle table. Lose it on the middle table, then the bottom table, or the lower table, should we say? And we're back on this. I keep activating the same mini game. It'd be good to try and find a different mini game to do. Come on, Nick, get a different mini game. Kabow, as they say. Oh, that's not hard enough. Come on. So it's not as hellish. It's not as hellish as the first table. It's like some religious themes. They've gone more generic here. A witch and a dragon. She woke up briefly before, didn't she? And looked very, very ugly. Let's try and get her awake again. Apparently she does move down the table once she gets a bit of a mood on. What happened there? That was a bit mad. All seemed to teleport. Whoops. Come on. Ball's going a bit quick. I get a bit nervous when it's on the lower field. Lose the ball, it's going to land in that water. And then, oops. We've gone into the plunger again. That's lucky. So that should take us to the middle or the top. Should it? The middle. Come on, let's get the ball up to the oh man, down the lower table again. Round that sort of like demon horseshoe thing. Wowzers. Not based on any move, anything like that. Now, Devil's Fury, or Dragon's Fury, was a tone down table from Devil's Crush, or Devil's Crash as it was called in Japan, I believe. You do get different versions of these games. It tends to be US and Europe, which they tend to be very similar, and then the Japanese version also. Right, but we won't do the Japanese version because I don't speak Japanese. Not that it makes too much of a difference on pinball. It's one of those games where you can quickly get an idea what to do, and then you learn the nuances of the individual table. Because you know you do need to play them for a little bit to find out what to do. Those unaffiliated with pinball, digital pinball or otherwise, could think pinball's all the same, just a ball going round. Well, essentially it is, but there's always different modes, different things to unlock in different orders and stuff like that. So there's a lot more to it, and you can get a lot more fun out of the game, especially the film-based ones. And it's this mini game again, which I said I wasn't going to keep doing. Man, maybe you have to defeat this mini game to get to the next one, and I didn't do any further there. Yeah, good advice, girl. Off we go again. Ooh, boom. Come on, let's get this witch in the middle awake. I mean, my gameplay isn't that boring. Wake up, witchy. Wake up, witch. I've got something to say to you. It's late September. No, it's not. It's August. It might be September when you're watching this. Let me know. If there's a pinball game table I haven't covered yet on this particular system, the Mega Drive, then let me know. But I think we've probably covered all the best ones. I think there's one on the Amiga I've got yet to do. So we might have a look at that at some stage. Also, yeah. Oh look, so that's the end. No balls left. We will have one last go on this. I didn't activate too much stuff there, but we've got an idea sort of how the thing played. Could leave it there. It was probably long enough. So but we'll have another go for those people that are liking the table and want me to try and activate a new mini game. So let's try. Congratulations. Enter your name. Dragon's Revenge. One player. Off we go again. Ooh, boom. Right. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Concentrate. Concentrate. Try and hit all these minions here. Very hard when the flippers are this small to try and aim, but we're not doing too badly here. Oops, I say that and we lose. Lots of demons in this bit. Oh, it's gone to the lower table already. This is not looking great. Come on, Nick. Come on. Come on. This is the one. This is the one. Just get it off the lower table. Around that horseshoe. Oh, dearie me. That was extremely brief. The dragons and the witch are laughing at me. Well, she would be if she woke up. Right, let's take out all these fellas coming out the dragon's mouth. That flashing diamond's something for us to hit as well. We'd like to get the ball right up to that left bit, down that tunnel where the pop bumpers are. Try and hit the green padlock on the bottom right, which you can't see at the moment. Or bottom left, I should say. One left. Oh, man, come on. One left. One left. He's up the side. He's coming back down again. Missed him. Got him. Right, now some wiggly worms have come out. Let's kick them now. Stop wiggling. Mind you, you have to hit them a few times, it seems. Lost the ball there. Yes, that was a result. Smash. Diamond's gone gold now. Not gold, black. Padlocks unlock certain things. I'm sure you knew that already. Don't drain. Ball drain is when it goes down the side and you can't do anything about it. I'm not really nudging the table as much as I possibly should do, but I think you can get away with this. Nudge is more prevalent on a real life table where the designers want you to lose your money as quickly as possible, so the bar that the pinball tables in or arcade takes as most money as possible and gets a bigger return for the owner, because that's what they base buying the pinball table on in the first place. Digital, they can make it a lot easier because they don't care how long you're on the game because you've already bought it. Right, through here. Go down there. Good, so we should hit this padlock now. That should blow up and unlock something, I think. Right, the dragon's breathing red fire at me. Knock the ball up into his mouth. That should be quite good. He's firing blue hordes of Watson. Don't drain. It's drained. Now, I think that padlock comes back again now. Got to do it all over again on one ball. And we're going through the balls quite quickly here. One ball left. Lots of plunges on this. If it was a real life table, I think it'll break quite a lot and the repairmen will be out trying to fix it. And the amount of electricity it'll take, it probably needs plutonium to run a table like this. Your most powerful plutonium. Right, here we go. Padlock done again. Smash. Don't drain. Ooh, that's close. Right, I think we're okay there. Keep the ball going. No. Right, there seems to be something appeared between the two flippers, which is stopping the ball draining down the middle. Try and get it into the upper middle if you can, Nicky. Oh, it's gone a bit dark. It's going a bit like my dodgy light bulb in the back room. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oops. Oh. Yes. Oh, I thought it was there then. The tension is just too much. Come on, we need to... Was that a minigame? Minigame? Oh, a different minigame. We need to defeat that tree firing bats at us. Don't be put off by those two women. Oh, I was put off by those two women as I mentioned it. Damn. Curses. Okay, right. Never mind. Never mind. I'm sure we'll get there again. So we need to get the ball in that dragon's mouth and then defeat that evil tree. Other pinball tables where you've got to defeat an evil tree are Sorcerer's Lair on Pinball FX3. Check that one out if you're into your tree batshing. Right, I seem to be doing this bit quite easily now. Go for the dragon's mouth. We need to get that minigame again and at least do something. Teach that tree a lesson. What was his acting like, that tree, did you think? I thought it was a little bit wooden. Yeah, I do my own jokes. This isn't scripted, you know. It's made up as I go along. But I presume you already knew this, did you? Right, the arrow's there at the dragon's mouth. We do that again. We'll be back at the minigame with those two sword women. And the... Oh, there it goes. Right, come on, do a bit better this time. So, he's firing spiders or bats at us. Kill them first of all. Come on, keep the ball in, keep the ball in, keep the ball in. So there's certain things to do here. Right, so that's it. Now, I think we have to hit his arms now. Take him out of play. He's run out of creepy crawlies. Come on. This is going well. Going well. Don't tempt fate. Right, one arm has fallen off. Let's get the other arm. That arm has fallen off. Now they sprung back to life again. Now we need to kill them. Oh, and we've run out of talent right at the wrong moment. Right, so I've shown you a few things now. So this go-to was well worth doing. Heaps and heaps of stuff to do. If I bought this back in the day, if I owned the system, I wouldn't have been disappointed. To be honest with you, if I'd bought Dragon's Fury, I would have liked this too, and I probably would have owned both of them because I'm a pinball nutcase. If you're also a pinball nutcase, comment below. Hey! I mean, I do like the recreations of real-life tables, but I love these fantasy ones as well. As I mentioned before, we might have a look at Sonic Spinball next week. We'll have a see about that. It's a game I've already reviewed on the Game Boy Advance and played beautifully. And also as well, we reviewed it on PlayStation 3's Mega Drive collection, and I guess it might play identical to that, I don't know, but we'll soon find out. So they might be very similar reviews, those two. But Pinball Thursday, we've got to at least cover one pinball game. Until we run out, but we haven't run out so far, and we're getting on for 200 reviews. Or have we got more than 200? I can't remember, they all blur together. Right, I thought the witch was going to wake up. Oh, it's Drain City. And I think that's my last ball. Wunderbar. Yes. Well, I hope you liked having a look at that one. I enjoyed it, but my slight preference, just ever so slightly, is for Dragon's Fury. So it's Dragon's Revenge on the SEGA Genesis or Mega Drive, published by Tengen in 1993. Let me know what you think about that one. If you've got anything retro-related, pinball, or anything at all, then please put your comments below. You're always more than welcome. A huge thank you to everyone that's subscribed so far, keeping the channel going. It's much appreciated. If you want to go that bit further, there's patreon.com/njenkin. Every bit really does help, and I give a special shout out to everyone that supports the channel each week in a special video. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.